All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How are things? How has your week been? Oh, as always, let me know if the sound is okay. I'm going to turn it down on my end just a little, I think. Does that affect it for you? I don't think that affects it for you if I do that. No. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down on my end. How's it going? We made it to the end of the week. We made it to the freaking end of the week, you guys. I'm so proud of us. I'm proud of you. If this is a hard week for you, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me because this week has been like flying by. It's one of those weeks that like I was so daunted by it because I thought it was going to be so much when it started, and now we're at the end of it and I'm like, where did it go? I didn't do half the things I wanted to do. But here we are. So today, at the recommendation of one of my favorite followers, I'm gonna try a draft in Magic the Gathering Arena. I've never tried one before. Well, okay, I shouldn't say I've never tried one. I've tried and failed many times. Not many times, a couple times to do a draft. And this person told me that the trick to being good in draft is not going in with a plan, but just taking the cards as they are passed to you and doing your best with the best cards you can get from what you receive, if that makes sense. So yeah, let's jump in. I'm gonna try a draft. You guys see it? Does it look good? Can you see it? Yay! Oh my god. Friday Night Magic. Okay, so let me close that. First off, what's in the store? I always have to see what the daily deals are. Oh, it's a draft token. It's a draft token. It's like it's meant to be. It's like they want me to do this today. That's really expensive, though. That's like a lot of money. Is it not? I feel like that's so much for a draft token. And all this stuff is from the Ether Drift set, which I don't use most cards from the Ether Drift set, so we'll leave that alone. We'll leave that alone. Okay, let's see what's going on. Going to play. Events. Events. Okay. Oh! What's this qualifier play in? Phantom, traditional, sealed, 3 words that mean nothing to me. I have no idea what that is. Phantom, traditional, sealed. Oh, and you can only enter with freaking gems, which, it's fine. I hate it when they make you pay gems for stuff, because gems are so rare and they're so hard to get, and I know they want you to just pay money for gems, but I don't like to pay money in this game if I can avoid it, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm sure this is a big deal. Whatever this is, it's a big deal. Let's see if I can play something else. So we have Ether Drift, Edge of Eternities, Alchemy. I don't really know what the difference is between Alchemy and normal either. As far as like the sets that come out and like, you have like your standard cards, the ones that come out first, and then the Alchemy comes out later. I play Magic all the time. Draft time! What's up? Good to see you. I play this game all the time, but I only ever play like a couple modes, my favorite modes, so I don't really know what most of this means, to be quite honest. But what's calling to me, I think, is going to be the Edge of Eternities draft, because I haven't collected much Edge of Eternity stuff yet. It's artifacts, I think, which I tend to really like artifacts. Artifacts enchantments together are my favorite combo. And then like a select smattering of creatures where they've earned it. They've earned their place in my enchantment artifact deck. That's like my preferred play style. Let me tweak this a little. So yeah, that's me in Magic. I think I'm gonna go for this one. I have 3 draft tokens. I wonder what the difference is between a premier or traditional draft. So select 1 card at a time from rotating draft packs. The cards will be added to your collection and you'll use them plus basic lands to build a 40 card deck. Okay, so let's look at what the color combinations are. Bonuses for second spells with blue-white. Artifact-based deck with blue-black. Looks like that's removal, very black. Void mechanic with red and black. Landers and landfall, so lander tokens and landfall with red and green. Surprise, surprise, +1/+1 counters for green-white, very classic. So that's like boost an army, that we know what that is. We know her. We know green-white. Go wide, white-black. Largest battlefield, conquer your opponents with sheer numbers. Artifact aggro, play cheap artifacts. And synergy, okay. Black-green is graveyard salvage. Very classic black-green. Space stations, red-white. Tap creatures. And then green-blue is ramp. Largest monsters and ships. Okay. Sure. That's fine. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. I'm nervous. I feel like I'm gonna let you guys down. Hey, how's it going? It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're trying a draft for the first time ever. For the first time ever. Oh my god, I love your emojis. How's your Friday? How are you doing? I'm doing good. I went out today. I took like a short work day and I bought a bunch of stuff for my house, so I'm doing great. You know? You designed that? Oh my god. They're beautiful. I'm struggling with custom emojis. I respect that big time. Ready. Okay. So yeah, first draft I've ever done. Okay. First draft where I know what I'm doing, roughly. That's what we're doing today in Magic. I had a follower explain how you're supposed to do draft. I've only ever failed miserably at draft, so this is what we're doing today. I mean, yeah, pretty much. I have like, oh, hold on. Let's see. So Virus Beetle is always really good. I love Virus Beetle. I'm gonna take that. I love Virus Beetle. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't like go hard with it or anything. I kind of just find what I can and like piece things together based on what the jokes and memes are in my games and my chat. Like, I found one for prune juice that I'm using because prune juice is a meme for us. So I'm just like, I like collage it, you know? Okay, Infinite Guideline Station. I love a 5-color card. I'm leaning towards this one. I'm gonna say that one. Thank you, I'll definitely keep that in mind. I appreciate it. Yours are gorgeous. Let's see, we have, okay, Emergency Eject. Removal. +1/+1 for sacrificing. A lot of sacrificing. So these are like all common except for this one right here. Oh, Chrome Companion. I'm gonna try this Emergency Eject, I think. Or, I already have black. Oh, maybe Lightless Evangel could be good. 5-color deck! 5-color deck! Yeah. Yeah, in a 40-card draft deck. We might be biting off more than we can chew. Okay, so this is a spacecraft. What was this one again? So when it attacks, I don't really understand. Tap another creature you control. Put charge counters. Artifact creature at 12+ counters. Okay, so we need creatures so that we can tap the creatures to use this, and it has flying. I get it. So I feel like this one is really good. Flying and haste. Oh my god, guys. I don't know if I get this. I'm gonna try this one though. My favorite color is generally black. Oh my god, thank you for the follow! Thank you so much! It's so good to have a new face around here. I appreciate you. I think I like black, but I definitely like to play 5-color also. That's my fave. What about you? Hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. We're doing some Friday Night Magic. It's a draft. We are just going for it. We're trying, guys. Okay, whenever a land enters... So this is the landfall ability. How would that work with what I already have? This is a horror creature. Oh, this one is sick, though. Oh, I'm going to do this one. Thank you so much. So this is an Edge of Eternity's draft. I don't do draft very often. I'm generally really bad at it. But I'm just trying to pick the best of what is coming my way. So, sacrifice an artifact or creature. Ooh, that one looks sick. That one looks really, really good. I'm going to do that one. That's awesome! Commander is so fun. My first Commander deck ever was the Diata deck. I think it's like a black, white, red. It was so fun. It's all legendaries. Such good synergy in that one. I hope you have so much fun. Guys, I feel like I need some other colors going on. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think maybe this one. I think this one. Because we need creatures for our main golden card right here. So I'm like, we've got to make sure we have plenty of creatures. Okay, so gain control of target artifact or creature. It gains haste if it's a spacecraft. Holy cow! That one's really good. That one's really good. I'm so curious what my land split is going to be on this one. Man, any ban cards? I don't even know what's banned. Everyone's mad because Abuelo's Awakening got banned, I think. And that was like the key for playing Omniscience decks. So maybe that one. I don't know. But I never really played that myself. Okay, hold on. Return up to 3 target creature. Oh, that would be sick. That would be really helpful because we have a lot of low-cost creatures. You're new. Welcome. Oh my god. I remember when I was new to Magic. Oh, it's such a special time. About my first Commander deck, which was the Cloud Precon? Who's the commander in that one? Is it someone named Cloud? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, that's fine. It's going fast now, guys. It's all commons. I'm gonna do the doggy. Doggy! Doggy, doggy, doggy! Doggy, doggy, doggy. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. Here we go. This looks like a rare. Wow, Eldrazi. Well, guys, we gotta take the Eldrazi, right? We gotta take the rare Eldrazi, I feel like. It's a no-brainer. I don't have, like, any Eldrazi. I don't have, like, any Eldrazi. Cloud X Soldier. I'm not familiar with Cloud, which is crazy because I thought I knew everybody. Holy cow. What even is all this? Return target creature or enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. But we take the rare one, right, guys? We take the rare one, right, guys? I mean... Oh, Final Fantasy. That makes sense. I completely skipped over the Final Fantasy set. It's like the only set that I did that with. So that makes total sense. Ooh, removal is going to be good. Let's take it. Let's do removal. Okay, and this is the only... It's another dog! Guys, I'm loving how many dogs they have. I'm loving how many dogs they have in this set. Always take the rare one. Those are the most expensive to craft. So if nothing else, they're in my collection now, which I appreciate. I will appreciate that. Fave mechanic or keyword? I'm always a fan of lifelink myself. Okay, I don't think we need a second one of these, do we? I don't think we need a second one of these. What's this? I don't like exiling a bunch of cards because I don't want to lose them. I want all my cards. But these are all common. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take 2. Let's do it. I like lifelink because I feel like if nothing else, you could take such a beating in Magic But if you have lifelink, then you can always kind of recover from it. And actually, I got started playing Magic because I was really into Legends, the Elder Scrolls game. I was playing that for years and years and years. I loved it. Ooh. Let's go for this one. I was a big Legends fan, and I would play a green-purple, really good deck in that game. That was all about, like, my opponent would, like, start out really fast and, like, really wear me down. But then I had so much, like, life gain going on. I think in that game they call it Drain. Oh my god. This one's really good. And so my thing was I'd be really hard to kill because I'd have so much drain going on that I'd get really low and they'd think it was over, and then I'd just like gain a bunch of life and like come back. And I loved that. Virus Beetle, going for it. Legends was so good, Rip. There is not a game like it. Magic is not like Legends. Okay, artifact equipment. Let's do this one. Oh, yeah, let's do this one. I've been playing Magic 2 years, 3 years, 2 years. Yeah, we'll do that one. That's fine. What else? What else? Untap another target permanent. I think this one is good. This one is good. Oh, we're going fast, guys. Okay, sure. I don't even know what that said. Okay, sure, we'll do it. Sure. Return target non-creature, non-land. This is crazy. This stuff is like... There's so much bringing things back in this. What is this? Add white or blue would be so helpful. Oh, but that would be so good. That would be so good. Have fun feeding your cats! Oh my god, I want to know their names. Wow, that one is like broken. That looks really good. I think that's my first green card, guys, besides the 5 color. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. That's always good. Let's do that. Get a little more green in there. I'm actually really pleased with how this deck is coming out. I feel very at home with 5 color decks. A lot of white, more blue than I expected. Destroy up to 1 other target creature. Yeah. Yes. Well, yes. Destroy other creatures? Well, yes. We're doing that. Yeah, I've been playing Magic for a couple years. I'm pretty excited about this. I think this is gonna go better than any other draft I've done, just based on vibes. Oh my god, my hair's... Just based on vibes. Wow. Well, we gotta take the rare. It doesn't matter what it is, we gotta take the rare. What if this is like a really good deck? What if this is a really good deck? Imagine we do a draft and it's good. I cannot even. Okay, Requiem Monolith. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, these are all common. I feel like that one would be good. I see a lot of counters going on across all the colors. I know there were some colors that were supposed to have more counters than others, but I'm seeing it through all the colors here. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. Okay. We have so many low-cost cards, guys. This is gonna go so well. This is gonna go so well. How is our split? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that one. Yeah, let's do that one. Oh my god, I got an achievement. Oh my god. This is so much fun. Are we playing now? Are we playing now? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we better make sure we look freaking cool when we roll up in the draft. So I always go for the Elspeth Resplendent avatar because that's my favorite avatar. Favorite avatar. Love Elspeth. Elspeth's the best. Favorite Elspeth. And then this is also Elspeth looking cool as hell. She's so freaking cool. No bias. We should pick a really cool draft sleeve. Maybe this like dark moon one because it's space. Because space. Do we have a space one? Do we have anything space? Because we're doing space. And all I have is a bunch of anthropomorphic wolves wearing suits and eating dinner and working on laptops. Don't subject wolves to this. This is hell enough as it is for humans. Don't subject wolves to it. Oh, and of course I have the Astarian sleeves. Of course I have all the Astarian sleeves. This one's cool. I don't think that's space. Space. If we don't have space, we're doing Astarian. Because Astarian. Okay, I don't think that we have space. So let's go for... Chat, what's your favorite? The one where he's eating Will? The one where he's eating Snow White? The one where he's threatening you with his shirt open? With a dagger? He's like... the one where he's like actively attacking? Or the one where he just looks cool as hell? I kind of like this one. Although I think this one has the energy that I'm bringing to this today. Just kind of like trying really hard and looking like a goober. Yeah, I think that's the one. That part. Companions. Let's go for... Yeah, I like my Angry Rock. I feel like that's good. And we'll stick with Elspeth, I think. I don't think there's anyone in this universe better than Elspeth. So we will do that. Okay, chat. Pray for me. Chat, pray for me. Cards are only as good as the player. The cards are only as good as the player. We see it time and time again. You can have the best hand in the world and fumble all your cards. Okay? Okay. These are all really high cost, so even though I have a good land split, I am in a mulligan. I think this is better. And I'm gonna put this really expensive one back, I think. Let's go for Swamp. Let's go for Thaumaton Torpedo. Thaumaton Torpedo. And look, we're in like a space level. Oh my god. Catman Meow Mix. My friend. Virus Beetle. Virus Beetle. I love Virus Beetle. I love Virus Beetle. I love to just like bring that one back over and over and over again. Okay, right on. Okay, Requiem Monolith. No. Thanks. I'm using all of my brain cells right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Are we looking at a mono white right now? Systems override. Gain control of target artifact until end of turn. Untap. Gains haste. Gains haste. I'll take that. I'll use this on that. Yes. I'll attack. Holy cow, we are metagaming right now. Okay, Night Luminary. What is happening? Ooh, Virus Beetle. Virus Beetle. Hope you didn't want your cards. Okay, I can use my Requiem Monolith, but then I'd lose my only defender. I think I'm gonna wait and do it on the opponent's turn so that if they attack, I can block with it. Don't you dare! Don't touch it! You see them eyeing my artifact? Can I not use it? Can I not use it? It didn't let me use it! I thought that with stuff like this, you could just tap it anytime. You know what I mean? Like, I thought you could just tap it during anyone's turn. Dang. Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna do this creature, I'm gonna deal 1 damage to it. Get some land, very good. I really need white and blue. I'm starting to think maybe a 5-color deck was a mistake. I'm starting to think a 5-color deck was a mistake. But what if it's really good? Why would they offer this card if a 5-color deck wouldn't be really good? You know, but I didn't grab any multicolor lands. They offered me multicolor lands, but I didn't want them because I just wanted to, like, have a bunch of creatures, you know? Classic conundrum. So it's a red-white. Also, I just feel like I'm not getting a lot of land, period. I guess they only have 1 more land than me, but I feel like they have a lot more land than me. Spiritually, they have a lot more land than me. Oh, God. I'm just gonna kill the big one. I'm gonna kill the big one, I think. Destroy up to 1 other target creature. Let's destroy the Dockworker drone. Other ones are gonna get its counters. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. We're doing it. We're trying. We're trying. I don't have any white. I think that's my downfall. I don't have any white going on. Or blue, really. I have black, green, and red, and all the cards are white and blue. I was just saying too in the deck building, there's like a surprising amount of white, a surprising amount of blue in my deck. Man, I really feel like Astarion in this moment. Trying really hard. We'll do that one. I'm going down, guys. This is not a good round for me. I'm going down. And this is a more experienced player. I'm so new. I'm so new. There's nothing I can do. Let's try targeting one of theirs and see what happens. Let's target one of theirs and see what happens. Just to show that I can. Just to test the limits. Oh boy. Guys. Oh god. Guys! This is not going well for me. This is not going well for me. My Fido is really disappointed in me right now. Anyways. One loss. Man, and this guy's silver. Guys. All I have is black mana. I gotta take a mulligan. Oh my god, guys. Let's try it. At least most things are low cost, I think. Let's just try. At least we have blue this time. More blue. Now I don't have any blue cards. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Ilvoy Light Jammer. So it seems like most other people in the draft are sticking to like 2 colors. Maybe 3 colors. Wow, they're like doing a lot right now. There's nothing I can play. Okay, there's nothing I can play. This might be a very short draft. But you know what? Even if it's a short draft, I like the cards that I picked. And they'll be assets in my collection. Okay. This is how we justify it. Wow. I think it's a too little too late for me, chat. Too little too late. I'm just gonna let them take it. Okay. One more try, unless... Do I have enough land? I wish I could put some multicolor land in here. Because this is, like, rough. This is rough. We're just gonna try. Maybe this will be the one. Anyway, chat, how are you liking the Edge of Eternity set? I'm not a fan so far. Okay, we might have a chance with this one. I'm not a fan so far. It's a lot of... It reminds me of, like, Ether Drift a little bit. very fast-paced, very, like, things come in and out. I don't know. I'm not into, like, the really fast, zippy... I'm more of, like, a control than an aggro. And, Ooh! Get out of there! Get out of there! What's this? Search your library for a basic land card! What do we need? Do we go blue or white? Blue? It would have to be white, right? We should pick white. We should pick white. Because we can get a creature in if we pick white. Or red, but I think that white will take us further. Yeah. Oh, and then the scroll gives us mana. Okay, okay. Maybe we have a chance. It seems like they also are struggling. Blue, red, green. Okay, maybe they had the same idea that I had. Man. Okay. Okay. Non-creature, non-land permanent card with mana value X or less from your graveyard. X is the amount of mana. That's not a permanent, so that doesn't apply. Oh, I can play this one? Wow. How can I play this one? I don't know. Wait, warp? No. I want to play one for real. Let's do this. No. No, Chrome Companion. Chrome Companion. Ilvoilite Jammer. Okay. Okay, are we doing it? Are we doing it? Oh my god. Just like a green player to do +1 and trample on a creature. Oh my god, guys. No. Okay, we got a land. Very good. So we can probably do 3 and 2. 3 and 2. Or just 5. Let's go for Frontline War Rager. Yeah. Attack. Yes! Okay, cool. Got some life gain going on. Okay. 28 cards. Let's have them mill like half of what they have. Attack with this one. Gain life. I just need one more of those mill cards and we'd be there. Ooh. I think I'm gonna play the Eldrazi next. I'm seeing, I feel like I'm putting together the warp ability. We'll see. We'll see. Dang, are they scrambling? Maybe they're just getting used to this complicated set. The warp ability is really, like, crazy to me. But you know what? This feels like a really good way to get familiar with how this works. I see how drafts can be like a really cool, get used to it fast, get good with it. I like never do this kind of stuff with the new cards, but maybe I should. Maybe it'd make me a better player. Maybe it'd make me a better player. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. There we go. Okay. Please be a land. Please be a land. Give me a land. What is that? Use social engineering? Okay, I'm gonna go for the Eldrazi. Attack. Gain life. Attack. Gain life. I love this picture. What are we even looking at? What even is that? Is that like an egg? Or is that the head? Put a permanent card. Oh my goodness. We should probably do max value, right? Requiem Monolith? I should have done a creature. I should have done a creature so I could block. I knew immediately I should have done a creature so I could block. Hello! Welcome! Welcome! It's good to see you. Welcome to the chat. And same. This is a mess, for sure. I also am really bad at drafts, but I had someone in the chat last time I did Magic, kind of explain to me like what they think the best way to play drafts is, which tell me what you think. They said the best way to do it is to just take the best of like whatever card comes to you and not worry about trying to like engineer what the colors are going to be. And then just like let the colors choose themselves. So naturally, I made a 5-color deck. I'm going to go ahead and play this one. I still don't... Yeah, I have some permanents. I have a permanent in there. Let's go for this. Yeah. How are you liking Edge of Eternity so far? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I think I can get away with it if I don't attack. I shouldn't have done that. You ever just think immediately I shouldn't have done that? 1v1 sealed, where we each open 6 packs. I've never done a sealed. What is the difference? Maybe you can answer, because I was just thinking like, okay, they got this regardless. I was just saying when I was starting this draft, like, what is the difference between traditional, premier, what is sealed? Like, I'm not familiar with any of that really. I've done drafts like in real life. I've gone to draft events at like the local Magic store, but I haven't done drafts in Arena. And so I got no wins in this draft. 3 losses. Very fun. I'll take my 50 gems in 1 pack, please. Thank you. Let's at least take a look at what we got. So most of this is stuff I already had. Requiem Monolith, fine. That's fine. I got an achievement for drafting, I think, and that's under core. Advanced achievements. Rare drafter! Finish a draft with 9 or more rares or mythic rares in your card pool. That's just so me. Rares? That's just so me. More strategy in draft. What colors will come back? What colors are open? Okay. Yeah, I don't think that way. And I feel like this is a good way to kind of build that skill and build that familiarity when you are trying to get better at the game. So I probably need this, to be honest. but I'm prepared to suck for a little while. So, okay, so that was a draft. Not great, but I think what I've learned from it is not to do a 5-color deck in draft. I was thrown off because there's that one card. I'll show you. I'll just open up like a random deck so I can show you that card. There was that one card. Let's go Edge of Eternities. Now they have Stellar Sights. Oh my god. It's probably going to be at the end. They had this card, Infinite Guideline Station. They had a bunch of these, and they're 5-color, and I was like, well, 5-color is my jam. So I want to try this card, but then, and I thought I made a pretty good 5-color deck, but just the land split was not there for me, ever. And I think what really made it hard was that, like, I didn't select any multicolor lands from the draft. So I think next time going into it, if I do go for like that many colors, I'm going to make sure that I specifically select multicolor land from the picks, because that really threw me off. And when I make 5-color decks normally, I only use multicolor land. You know what I mean? I have like a couple basics just so I can fetch them if I need to, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, I agree. Magic is my favorite. I play it every day. I play this game every single day, just personally. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. What should we do now? I'm thinking, let's look back at the events. I want to do maybe one more thing just because I haven't been streaming very long. Let's look at what is going on right now. What we just did was the premiere draft for Edge of Eternities. They also have Jump In Final Fantasy. I have a bunch of Jump In tokens, and I completely skipped the Final Fantasy set. So that could be really good. Is that so? Is that so? Okay, I want to show you my favorite 5-color deck. Oh, really? No, I'm just joking with you. But I want to show you my favorite 5-color deck. I have a couple. This one is probably my current favorite. I do it in historic play. It's a historic. And my original 5-color deck was a shrine deck, right? Because the shrine synergy is just legendary. It's incredible. So I took it one further and I was like, well, let's make something that's just a bunch of really, really fun cards to play that are all different colors and stuff. And I'm drawing a lot of high cost lands today. It's weird. Never mulligan. Rule number 1, never mulligan. No, but let's see. What do we need? We need blue first, and then we need black, white, green. Oh my god, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that so much. Let's do this one for black. Let's do this one for black. What was I saying? So yeah, I just wanted it to be a deck that felt good. It was really fun. It works well. It's more of like a, would you call it a ramp deck if it just like builds like almost exponentially? It starts off slow, but then it builds up. Or you could call it a control deck, probably. It's not aggressive. So whatever is not aggressive and ramps up over time. Let's make sure we have a blue in there so we can negate. Oh, Spectacle of Destruction. We gotta do Spectacle of Destruction. That is a must-have. Since that card came out, and I just said a couple minutes ago that I didn't like the Ether Drift pack, but since that card came out, hold on, let's think about this. We have black, blue, we need white, and we need green. This one can give us white, this one can give us green. So let's go for green. Let's go for green. I probably should have just played the Honored Heirloom, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not that deep. In draft, that makes sense. I experienced that firsthand. I definitely experienced that firsthand. So we'll do this one. Let's go for white. Just get all the lands out there. I hate Glaring Flesh Raker, by the way. These Eldrazi decks with this set were so annoying. Honored Heirloom. Get that mana going. Get that mana going. What's your favorite color combination to play? I'm a 5-color girly. Welcome back! Welcome! We failed the draft. It was atrocious. It was really bad. And my new friend, Drifting Silumgar, is that how you say your name? What do you like to be called? Was telling me that 5 colors is not a good idea in draft. So live and learn. Live and learn. Okay? So I was just demonstrating my favorite 5-color deck to show that 5-color can be good, okay? 5-color can actually be fine. I'm going to go Enchantress's Presence. You got to get them stacking. You have to get the effects of these cards just like stacking immediately. Mono black. Love mono black. I love mono black. And I don't usually like monocolored decks, but I have a mono black Liliana deck and I have a mono white Elspeth deck. And those are my 2 favorite monocolor decks. Probably the only ones I play. No!
Power belongs to the patient.
Stupid Ugin. Bet this guy thinks he's hot shit. Liliana has the best lore. Have you guys seen the War of the Spark trailer? I say this every time. Have you seen the War of the Spark trailer? Okay. Okay. Let's have them sacrifice their Ugin Planeswalker. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. Please. Please. Goodbye. What is this? Thanks. Path of Annihilation. Oh, they didn't like me profiting off of their sacrificing their pawns. Yeah, blue, red, or blue, black. You're a blue player? Oh, you're a blue player? Brave of you to show up in this chat. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I notoriously struggle with playing blue players because blue players blue players hate fun. That's my whole thing. Where am I from? Like originally, or where am I currently? We get around. We get around. Where are you guys from? That's actually a really good question. Where's everybody from and what time is it where you are? What time is it where you are? It's 4:30 where I am. PM. 4:30 PM. Man, they're gonna destroy me before I get a chance. And here I was like, my 5-color deck is so good. Okay, blue has the card draw, but you can get a good card draw going with any color. I think. They're gonna destroy me right here. They're gonna destroy me right here, but check it. Let's go for one of these. Get that one in there. Skeleton creature, gain life. So now, if I can just keep them off my back, I could maybe live to see another round. Okay, damage equal to twice the number of creatures you control to target creature or planeswalker. This one. This one. Blue is for Ravenclaws. As a self-identified Ravenclaw, I take offense to that. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's go for Thalia. Let's go for Thalia. We'll go for Xander's Wake. Draw a card. Let's get Promising Stairs in there. Who's talking card draw now? Who's talking card draw now? Although I guess that's a blue card. But Enchantress's Presence gives me really good card draw for green. And then I like to bypass the card draw completely by playing things with like that cascade effect. Like I really like to have Chimmel, the Prismatic Bridge, Enchantress's... Oh! Ah! Enchantress's presence. Anyway, the slander of calling me a Hufflepuff. Anyway, that's my favorite 5-color deck, and I love to use that deck as an example of the synergy that you can have between all the colors and just the fun you can have of like all these 5-color cards. Joda the Unifier as well is a great one. That's a great one. And you just get to the point where you play a single card and you have like 5 cards go down, and then you're bypassing that whole mana, drawing. And I think that is reminiscent of blue players, because I see blue players pull tricks all the time, like spells you cast don't cost anything, or take the next turn after this one and like play everything. And I'm like, fine, do what you're gonna do, I guess. It's fine, But I will say, I definitely would agree that it probably takes a lot of thought and a lot of like intention, strategy, planning to play blue well. And I respect that. Even if you hate fun. None of us can be perfect. Anyway, so I was thinking about maybe doing like a jump-in event, because I have a bunch of jump-in tokens to burn. Or we could do another, just like, I could play my Liliana deck to see how that goes. I feel like we should do that. It's almost fall, y'all. It's almost fall. Let's play the Liliana deck. Historic play, Liliana. Let's go for it. Good game, absolutely. Thank you guys. Can't keep to one color. I love my goblin deck, blue control. That's fair. What's an affinity deck? Is that like those ones where you see and it's like affinity for artifacts or stuff like that? What is affinity? I feel like I'm missing the joke, guys. I'm missing out. What does affinity mean? Okay, so it is just like affinity for artifacts. I've seen that, but I don't really know what that translates to. I haven't seen it very much, I have an affinity for artifacts myself. I don't play those cards, but I like to use artifacts. So does that count? What is that? La Boo Boos? What is that? I don't know anything, guys. You gotta tell me what this stuff is. You gotta tell me what this stuff is. Also, I love this. This is so cute. That's how I'm trying to be in like 2 hours. That's how I'm trying to be. It's been a long week. Okay? That's how I'm trying to be. Getting my snork me-me-me's on. Get out of here. Get out of here. Small little trendy dolls, like in the game or outside the game? Like, what are those ones? Funko Pops? Are they like Funko Pops? All right, let's hit him with the Grave Lighter. They printed monocolored artifact lands once. Okay, hold on. Stand by. Let's go Defiled Crypt. Set ourselves up for the next turn. That makes Mox Opal. I love the Mox gems. Those are so good. Tolarian Academy. I've only seen Tolarian Academy like once ever. Let's go Eldest Reborn. Overlays. Oh, like all my elements in my stream page? Yeah, like you're talking about like the little windows and like my background and all that stuff, right? Or are you talking about something else? Yeah. So, okay. Funny story. Let's go waste knot because I think, okay, check it. Check it, guys. I think we can rock this. Bring back Gravelighter. Create the horror. Play Gravelighter. Sacrifice Gravelighter. Just keep bringing it back. Oh, they conceded. Okay, okay. GG. Yeah, so I did design like the elements and everything. The art I got from an artist and she's amazing. I actually got this art for a separate like business that I made, but the business didn't really take off. So I'm repurposing the art for streaming and I love it. And fun fact, the dog in the background right now is my sister's dog. They're all the art is based on real animals in my life. And it was a wonderful, wonderful project. And I found the artist like on Tumblr. It was an amazing experience. Yeah, really good. I should like have her linked probably. Let me do one more of these. Let me do one more Liliana. One more Liliana. Guys, I am so ready for fall. I'm ready to wear sweaters. I am ready to drink hot drinks. And I'm ready for short days. I'm ready for short days, okay? Okay, Tolarian Academy taps for 1 blue mana for every artifact you have in play. Dang. Dang. I don't hate affinity. I respect that. I respect that. I always feel like every card should count. And the more synergy you can get off a deck, the better. Like, I respect that game. It doesn't matter how you play it. But when people play cards that, like, don't do anything, like I see people play creatures that only have flavor text and stuff, I'm like, what are you doing? You're wasting your resources here. You're wasting an opportunity. And that's why my favorite way to play is generally like enchantment stacking. And you can stack enchantments, artifacts, you can have like the enchantment creatures. I feel like we're birds of a feather, you and me. I'm just kind of the enchantment side of things. Okay, they're ramping really fast, guys. This is happening really fast. Let's go Unstoppable Slasher next. Gotta get that one in there and like moving. Adding anything else? I don't know. I've only been streaming for 3 weeks. So I'm very new still. Definitely like getting my bearings, seeing what we like, how things are gonna flow. I'm still trying to find my right time slots that like people want to watch. I'm still trying to find like the games that are the best to be playing. I'm still deciding if I want to be like a variety streamer or a focus streamer. So I'm definitely thinking about it in every way. And just kind of discovering the process as I go, you know? Yeah. Yeah. What do you guys like to see in a stream? What makes a good stream to you guys as viewers? Do you guys watch a lot of streamers? Okay, let's go Gravelighter. Make them sacrifice someone. Get the Gravelighter in the graveyard. Get the Gravelighter in the graveyard. Let's hear them. Let's hear them. If you love enchantments, you have your very own Tolarian Academy. Sarah's Sanctum. What is that? Is that an arena? Is that an arena? Sarah's Sanctum? Oh, I missed a chat. Here we go. Sarah's Sanctum. I'm Googling it. Sarah's Sanctum. Images. Oh! Well, they both have trample, so no. Add white mana to your mana pool for each enchantment you control. That's really cool. Brothers War? Yeah? Let's see. Okay, here we go. We can do... I think they got this one regardless because they have Garrick's Uprising. So... I mean, we'll go Black Cat. And we can go... Fell? On this guy? I think that'll keep me in the game another round. Gives mana for every enchantment in play. You said you have animals in real life. Yeah, I definitely like to incorporate my animals into my stuff as much as possible. My like follow symbol, my subscribe, like all those alerts are a picture of a black cat. It's not my black cat, but it's a black cat. I have 2 black cats. What's going on? 5. Oh, you think you're so smart because you're going to hit me with a 5/5 with trample. Little do you know, I'll sacrifice everything I have. Yeah. That sounds like a lot of fun. I also have a dog, so that would be a lot of animals. Yeah, well, thank you. That's very sweet. That's very sweet. Guys, I think we are gonna lose this one. I think we're gonna lose this one. I don't know. We're down to 1 life. This has not been a very good round for balance. I have a lot of life gain in this deck, but I had a feeling when I drew that opening hand and I only had 2 land, I was like, this is gonna be a gamble. But we're doing it. They lost a lot of life because of my unstoppable slasher. Bet they weren't expecting that. No, they have it, but I'm gonna let them take the win because I think that's important. I think it builds character. Take the win. Claim it. I'm not gonna concede. You take your win. I know. Sad. Sad if true. Yeah, sad if true. I was gonna say I have a win counter I could put up, but I don't know how many games I'm gonna be playing really. I don't know. Okay, take the win though. This is one of my pet peeves with Magic. If someone has the shot, take it. Don't wait. Don't like mess around, playing all these cards, taking your time. You know, take your win if you have it. Don't waste my time. Otherwise, I am going to concede. I'm just going to concede, and you're not going to get to attack with your creatures. You're not going to get to enjoy your sweet moment of victory because you took too long. You know? Is that just me? You know? Okay. So, do they have that card in Arena? Do you guys know? What was it called? Sarah's Sanctum. I'm just gonna search Sarah and then see what we can craft. I have a couple of like the Sarah related cards. Sarah Ascendant, Sarah Paragon. Man, that's really cool. Where swords fail, faith transcends. That is the most paladin thing I've ever heard in my life. Man. So this is my Elspeth deck, by the way, the one that I have open right now. If you guys don't know, Elspeth was my first ever planeswalker. Like, I think in real life and also in Arena, like Elspeth Resplendent was my first planeswalker card. I love her so much. She is bae. She is my favorite. I haven't really made a good Elspeth deck yet. This is the best iteration I've had so far. And I tried to be really faithful to the lore. So I tried to include a lot of like, I have Daxos in there, I have a Johnny in there, I have all her friends and all her key moments in this deck, which for me makes it very fun to play because it's story oriented. But it could mechanically be better, I think. Mostly it's a big card deck, which makes it, you know, slower, where I think she could be faster. But let's test it out. Maybe I could find some cool ways to tweak it. Let's test it out real quick. Not legal in, what's modern? What's modern? Is that like a format for playing real cards? I'm going to try the Elspeth deck. And maybe this will be like one of the last ones we do. You guys got to let me know what you think. You got to let me know, do we have synergy? How could we make it better? Because I would love this deck to be really, really fun. Oh my god. There's some like gorgeous women walking outside my window right now. You ever just see gorgeous people and you're like, God, I wish that were me. Okay, so Valorous Stance, Halo Fountain, Angelic Exaltation, Blessed Sanctuary. Bunch of enchantments. I use so many enchantments in this deck. Let's go Paladin class. You know it's Paladin class with Elspeth. Chat, who's your favorite planeswalker? Who's your personal favorite planeswalker of all time? If you had to like be a planeswalker, who's your favorite? It's true. To have fun, you do need to find that balance. It's true. But yeah, make it fun for you and everything else will follow, right? Make it fun for you. Creatures you control get +1/+1. I think we go... No, let's go Halo Fountain next. How do I sequence playing these in the right order so that I get like maximum benefit, you know? Liliana or Vivian? Strong women. Yeah. So I really like Elspeth. Liliana is probably my second favorite. Just off vibes and off of backstory. Okay, now I think one day we're gonna get a creature. I promise I have a lot of creatures in this deck. I'm just not like pulling any of them right now for some reason. What was I saying? I think for me, Liliana was always really cool, but it wasn't until I really saw like the War of the Spark trailer and I started digging into her lore, learning about like her relationship with her brother, all that stuff, that I really kind of I developed like a soft spot for her in my heart, I think. And Elspeth is just so like cool. She's just cool. She's about justice, you know, which is cool. Okay, I'm gonna seek a non-land card. I hope it's a creature. Okay, that's fine. The Vanish into Eternity is fine. I have creatures in this deck, I promise. This person's like, what is she doing playing all these enchantments? Here we go. Let's get a creature in there. And I'm gonna exile their Tainted Remedy also, because we can't have that with a mono white. We can't have that with a mono white. Okay. That won't do for a mono white. Actually, it's my favorite thing to like play my Liliana deck against mono whites that use lifelink and like, you know, make them really sad. Make them sad. I also think that Magic does such a good job of like portraying the qualities that each person has. Ooh, interesting. Let's well, what is Valorous Stance again? Target creature gains indestructible. Let's discard that one. Oh, guys, it is over. It is over with Archangel Elspeth. I love Elspeth Conquers Death. That's one of my favorites. Let's make the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And I don't have any lifelink. I don't have like any life gain going on. Oh my god. Let's see how it goes. Uh-oh, okay. That was... If I had gotten that creature card like a turn earlier, I think I could have done really well. I think we could have done well with that. Chat, what do you guys think of that deck? What do you guys think of that deck? Ooh, Pull Through the Weft, Sinister Cryologist. I saw Zealous Display a lot in the draft. And another Requiem Monolith. Thank goodness. I think that's 4 now. I think I have 4 of those. Okay, so I need to cast 40 creature spells, and I need to attack with 30 creatures. I'm going to do a quick game with my other 5-color deck, because this one has a lot of creatures in it. And I like to play Timeless with it. It's based around my family, so it has cats, dogs, it has someone for me, it has someone for my husband. So I try to always, like, in my mind, my personal meta is like I'm trying to fill out the entire family at any given time, so that there's like the 5 of us on the board, you know? That's just like the story I tell in my mind. But it's a green, white, red, basically it's like a cat and dog deck, essentially. I have Rin and Seri Inseparable in this deck. I love that card. It's so wonderful. It's so wonderful. And it's a lot of fun to play. This deck is like surprisingly good. And I guess I said it's 5-color, but that's only because I have the Prismatic Bridge in here. Because sometimes I have artifacts that go into play that will allow me to add mana of any color. And then I can play the Prismatic Bridge, which is my favorite. So, pets deck! Pets deck! Chat, what pets do you have? What pets do you have? Tell me about your pets. Yeah, this one works well because it's green, white, red. So I feel like I'm never really too far off. And as you can see, I use a lot of like the 2-color lands, usually something with a benefit. You know, control the color of land, or this one is like add 1 mana of any color. So a lot of really flexible stuff. Flow like a river. I stay flexible, even though I don't play blue. There are some good blue cards, okay? There's some good blue cards. But here's what it is, okay? Here's what it is about blue players. I feel like, generally speaking, this is a vast generalization. Hashtag not all blue players, okay? So many blue players are like so full of themselves. You know, when you see the Jace avatar, you see the Nicol Bolas avatar, you know this guy thinks they're hot shit. And in my mind, it's always a man. And they always think they're hot shit. A lot of times they beat me, so maybe they are. But you know that they think that. And that, like, makes it worse somehow. You know? You know? Oh, I'm so sorry about your cats. That's the worst. I've only ever experienced 1 cat death thus far. I feel very lucky to have made it this far in life and only had it happen 1 time, and it was my childhood cat. We were like best friends. She got me through my parents' divorce, you know, and she lived to be like 22. She was very old when she died. So it was like time. But it's still really sad because cats live for so long and you develop such a relationship with them. I don't want to say that you can't do it with dogs also, because of course, like, obviously you can be so close to a dog in the same way. Let me do one more, because I didn't get to play anything. But dogs just always, they tend to live shorter lives than cats do, so you don't have the benefit of just sheer years, you know? I know, right? She was so cool. She was a, like, tortoiseshell calico. Outdoor cat, ruled the neighborhood. We lived on like a little cul-de-sac, very removed from busyness and traffic. So she was pretty safe and it was just awesome. Yeah. Yeah. How long did you have your cats? I bet you miss them. I would miss my cats for sure. I have 2 black cats right now. They're both really young. They're like 6 and 3, 7 and 3, something like that. So we have a good long time still ahead of us. It's very exciting. Hopefully I can play some creatures in this one. I just want to hit my daily goals. Just want to hit my daily goals. Never mulligan. Your hand is all land, never mulligan. Okay, non-creature, non-land. Joke's on you, that's the one I would have wanted you to pick. That's the one I would have wanted you to pick. Joke's on you. Joke's on you. They've got the snow-covered swamp. You know they're paranoid. You know they're paranoid. Like someone's gonna target their land. Just kidding. Okay, let's go for regrowth. I will take that back. Thank you very much. I will take that back. Thank you very much. My cats are like fighting over in the sunny spot. I have a sunny spot on my floor by my like back door. It's like a glass door, you know? So the sunny spot in the evening is really long. It's so long. And one cat will be laying there. There's plenty of space for the other cat. And the other cat will just go up and like start a fight. And it's like, you don't need to do this. You don't need to do this. Let's go for Boros Locket. Let's go for Sacred Cat. Oldest cats I have known have been 19, 21. Oh, heart issues. Not fair. Not fair. Animals should never have health issues. Ever. In Europe? Oh my goodness! Well, thank you for visiting from Europe. What a privilege. Oh my god, I hope I see you again. And thank you. Have a good night. Let's go Prismatic Omen. Add some flexibility to our lands, right? Add some flexibilities, and then we'll go Shanna. Shauna? I hope I'm saying that right. Can't be the target of abilities your opponents control, so that's always nice. And then I'll attack with this one. I'll attack with this one. Just do it. Just do it. Have a nice weekend. Okay. I thought it couldn't be the target. Well, I guess that's abilities specifically. It's fine. It's fine. All right, let's play our Helpful Hunter. Hopefully get a good card, a non-land card. I think I'm on a land run right now. Abiding Grace is pretty good. That's pretty good. Black player, they're just gonna want to get all my creatures out of there. It's fine. This deck is more than just creatures. It's fine. Everything is fine. Phyrexian Obliterator, everything is fine. We're not panicking. We're not panicking. Galagreeters. Galagreeters. It's okay, chat. We can still win this. I have faith that we can still win this. Okay, let's go. Conduit Pylons, Surveil. Oh, God. I don't really need this, but it does help me draw cards. No, it's fine. Leap of Faith. Give me a good card. Give me a good card. Let's go +1 counter. Okay. Okay. More land. It's fine. 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 Hydrate. Hydrate. I think we have enough land now to not need Prismatic Omen anymore. Hydrate. Ooh. Oh, they don't have any artifacts. Okay. That's fine. That's a, oh, hi. That's a big hitter on the board. So I just want to make sure that, like, I can keep myself in the game, really. And I think with Galagreeters and Abiding Grace, if I can just keep playing some creatures, I can stack that life. They're using their obliterator as like a defender right now. I will take that food token. I will stack that life. I really need some kind of removal for this guy. But if I can beef my guys enough, or like get enough guys on the board, then I'll just go for it anyway, you know? I'll just go for it anyway. We'll go for it anyway. I love playing this deck against people who use mill as a main mechanic, because I have so many Gaia's Blessings in here. I have so many Gaia's Blessings. And I feel like people who like to mill you out hate to see that. Absolutely. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Let's put a counter. Yeah, what are you working on? What are you playing with right now? Unless you want to lurk. If you want to lurk, I'll respect that. And thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. How do you say your name? What do you like to be called? I ask all my new followers, what can I call you? I do not want to accidentally mislabel you. Right now we're playing my 3-color green, white, red, basically like cat dog deck. So if you have any pets, shout out to your pets. Shout out to your pets. What was I saying before that? Crime. So then is it slow crime or crime slow? 3 cats. I love that. I have 2 cats and a dog. So we are pretty much like in the same boat. Beloved Princess is great because it can't be blocked by creatures with high power. So that's going to be really good for us. They're running out of things to do. Yeah, I have 2 black cats, which I think rocks, and a big old dog. And they all get along, which is so wonderful. Okay, deals damage to target creature equal to the number of lands you control. We don't want to do that to the Obliterator because we don't want to deal damage. So I can do it to the Thieves Guild Enforcer if I can talk, Hydrate. Hydrate. And then we love to shuffle a black player's graveyard back into their library. We love to do it. We love to do it. Do we have enough? No, not yet. I don't think we have enough yet to definitively kill them. So we'll hold out. We'll hold out. Do it! I'm not scared. As a mono black player, that hurts. I know. I know. Yeah. Cool. That doesn't mean a lot to me that they did a board wipe because I have my prismatic bridge. So I will just keep getting those creatures in there. And I'm going to bring back my beloved princess. Thank you very much. She is beloved. She is beloved. I love her. Okay. Ah, they are also gonna bring back some creatures. Okay. Well, we'll see how this goes then, won't we? We'll see how this goes. My mono black deck. Did you follow? Thank you. Did I say thank you for the follow? I think I did. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Don't take my beloved princess. I'm taking my beloved princess. Take someone else from my graveyard. Oh, you're like a good person who feels bad about playing mono black. That's like so sweet. That's so sweet. I love that for you. You play it anyway, right? Oh, I know. I have a Liliana mono black that I love. I love it so much. It is so much fun. And I was just talking a little earlier about how Liliana is like the best planeswalker. Space Chorus will agree with me. She is my favorite planeswalker. Besides Elspeth. Elspeth is actually my favorite planeswalker. Wow. Where's all this stuff coming from? 2 Phyrexian Obliterators. If you think that's going to save you, it's not. It's not. What was I saying? Liliana's awesome. And so I love to play it just for the sake of like pretending that I'm Liliana, you know? I'll get some life off that. And yeah, it's just fun. And listen, I play against enough blue players and put up with them to not feel bad about playing black, you know? What do we do here? What do we do? Resolute Watchdog, Indestructible. Honestly, what are we gonna do? I think we'll just hold. We'll just hold for now. How many cards do they have? They have 47 cards. I have 164. If nothing else, I can outlast these guys. I don't have any creatures they can exile. That's kind of always, I like to have multiple layers of strategy to all the decks that I build. And one of those layers is generally, I want to have enough cards in my deck to make sure that I'm going to outlast the other person if worse comes to worse. And like, let's see, who do we... I want to sacrifice someone they can't bring back. Enchantment, I'll sacrifice Abiding Grace. Okay, that's fine. What was I saying? What was I saying? Yes, making sure I have more cards than the other person generally. I know Magic is going to say, in the little loading screen, they're going to be like, the best decks only have 60 cards. And I'm like, well, 60 cards gets milled out real fast, doesn't it? Doesn't it, loading screen? Yeah, that's true. It is very fast paced. More so when you're multitasking. Yeah, we'll be fine with that. We'll be fine with that. Yeah, other layers of protection I like to have in my deck are, I like to have Gaia's Blessing as much as possible. Sacrifice a non-token creature. Let's go for... Legolas? I think we do Legolas. I probably should have done Azusa. I don't know. We're just going off vibes. God, so much land. There's so much land. Okay, check this. Let's put the counters on the Beloved Princess. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. Gain some life. I think that'll be good. Yeah, having Gaia's Blessing so you can't be milled out. I think that's really important. That only ever doesn't work against like Ashiok players, you know? But that one's really good. Having the occasional counter can be nice, just to like make sure you still get to have your way no matter what sometimes. Not for like countering what other people do as much, but for like protecting your own stuff. I like to play it that way. Thank you, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Does your black deck have a theme? Or is it just like all your favorite black cards? Ooh, here we go. Flying, let's go. Okay, let's go for this one. Let's go for this one. this one attacks. All other attacking creatures get +1/+1. Listen, I have a lot of land to sacrifice. But I think this will be good. We'll go for that. Quite a board. Quite a board. Yeah. If I had any enchantment removal, I would get their Virtue of Persistence out of there because that's really annoying. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, I forgot Legolas has reach. Okay. I'm just gonna attack with Aurelia this time, I think. This is hard. I know, me too. Me too. I don't think I have other stuff in play right now that would buffer out that way, though. What you got for me? Yes! Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You want a 2020 princess? You got it. Okay, so Legolas is tapped. Let's go for these two. Yeah, see how that goes. You can't let the Legolas tap. Ooh. Let's do Aurelia this time. And let's do these two one more time. Oh, we're so close. We're so close to the W. Princess to the face. Ah. Doesn't matter. It's not going to save you. I'm going to attack with everything. It's not going to save you. And it's going to be so epic. Unless they have a board wipe. Unless they have a board wipe. In which case, I respect that. Okay, good. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really like that deck, but mostly I was hoping it would help me complete my challenges, which attack with 30 creatures, we got there. Cast 40 creature spells. Well, since you and I are both mono black lovers, let's just do a quick round with the Liliana deck. And you can tell me what you think. Tell me if you think it's cool. Tell me if my Liliana deck is cool. I think it needs a little bit of tweaking, but I'm not sure exactly how. I really want to like rank high with this deck, but I'm not sure why it's not working. I get to like gold with it, you know? And then it just like, I just lose a lot. I lose too much to really gain any sort of significant rank. So I don't know why. So off the bat, a lot of pretty low cost cards. Good balance. Hello! Spectacle of Destruction is really important for this deck. I have 4 of them in here. So, GG. I have 4 of them in here, but I still don't always draw them. That's probably because it's almost a 250 card deck. I know what you're going to say. Okay, I know what you guys are going to say. You're going to say you can't achieve high rank with a 200 plus card deck. To which I would say, I don't want to believe that. I don't want to accept that that's the reality that we live in. But I've never gotten high enough to know if it's true or not. Thank you so much for the follow. RL Smalls, am I saying that right? Thank you so much. It's good to have you here. Let's see, let's go for the Oath of Liliana. Happy Magic Friday! Friday Night Magic, we're doing it. We're doing it. They're in Plat and Diamond, but you don't seem in Mythic. Are you Mythic? Or do you just like watch people play Mythic? I've never gotten to Mythic, but it's a bucket list dream that I have. One day. I don't know what it takes to get to Mythic. I don't know what it takes. Also, this is a really cool avatar. I haven't seen this one before. Looks like maybe Final Fantasy. Haven't seen it before. Did you pick up the Arena Anthology bundles? Like that you can buy in the store for a bunch of money? I don't think so. Let's get Liliana on the board, guys. Liliana on the board. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hire servants when you can raise
On the board.
The dead are loyal.
The very hard. What's the very hard way? Isn't every way the very hard way to get to Mythic? Isn't every way the hard way? It's not easy, right? Or everyone would do it. Did you do it a way that's not fun? Is that the hard way? Let's see, what do we have here? I think we go Gravelighter. Get that Gravelighter going in the graveyard. And then we can go... Ooh. Nice. Okay.
Servitude.
Graph Harvest.
Think of it as partnership.
Nice. To the face. To the face. Just a lot of games. You just like... You're grinding it out to get to Mythic. Isn't that what it takes, though? I would imagine it would take a lot of games to be able to get there, because you have to factor in the losses. Alright, guys. Oh. Cool. I never am able to get her up to her 7 ability, so that's gonna be really cool if we get to use that. That's gonna be really cool if we get to use that. Are those anthology bundles worth buying? I've seen them before, and they look cool. But I just have always been like, that's a lot of money for, you know, a lot of cards I kind of already have. A lot of cards I don't have, also. But I tend to already have a fair amount of those cards, so I'm like, is it worth the money? I wish it was like, do y'all remember the iTunes store back in like the mid-2000s where you could like buy a couple songs off of it, and then if you went back to buy the album, they would like discount the price for you because you already owned some songs off the album? I wish they did that in Magic. Okay, let's hit him with Terragrid's Lantern, one of my personal faves. Let's go ahead and do Destroy Non-Zombies. Get those out of there. And then Underworld Dreams.
Fury.
Attack. Beefing up that Spectacle of Destruction. Hit him with Terragrid's Lantern. Discard, baby. Discard. 60% win percentage would go pretty quick. Yeah, that's okay. That's generally what I aim for, and this deck is not quite there. It depends on the day, to be honest. But so far, this deck is not consistently there. Hit him with the Gravelighter, chat. Hit him with the Gravelighter. That's my Liliana deck. Do you like it? Do you like it? GG. Yeah, complete the album. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, that's fine. Red card, worthless to me. Red card, worthless to me. By the way, since it's Friday, if anyone wants to drop their gamer tag in the chat, I'll fight you. I'll fight you. That could be fun. Once Lil was out, it was over. Not if they have Planeswalker removal, which you'd be surprised a lot of them do. A lot of them do. I feel like people are getting with the Planeswalker removal these days. You know? But yeah, I'm not seeing the consistent wins with that deck that I wish I was getting. I'm very close to casting 40 creature spells. Oh, to the dome. Let's try one in ranked, and I can show you what I mean, because typically I haven't been doing well in ranked with this deck, but this is the deck that I wish would do well in ranked because I think Liliana is OP, and I think she should make it to the top. Because in my mind, that's how she is. She is the best of the best. So if I'm not making a deck... Are you keeping track? If she's not the best of the best, I'm failing her. You know what I mean? She has the stuff for it. I'm failing her. It's the player if I'm not getting her to Mythic. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, can I really even live with myself if I'm not getting my Liliana to Mythic? I love the cactus guy.
This body of yours. That doesn't mean to say that you're not doing it.
Accursed potato.
Equally, you don't know
Hello?
how
Okay.
the universe shines the stars.
So pretty good opening hand, I'd say. 2, 3, 3, 4. Lots of land. Get the Dreadhorde Invasion in there. I think the Dreadhorde Invasion could be cut, maybe. Because that's one that I don't normally get far enough with it to see the benefit of it. I'm going to write that down. Maybe we'll cut that, like, from the next round. Dreadhorde Invasion. Maybe this round we will, but like generally with this deck, I just don't, I never get it up to 6. So then I'm like losing life, I'm not gaining life, and it's like a whole mess. It's a whole mess. Not the most death and destruction-y land art. What can I say? It's beautiful. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's my favorite swamp. These are my favorite lands. These are my favorite lands. I do have the sleeve for it though, I think. Oh no, okay. Previously, the sleeve I had for this deck was the one with the huge like black moon and all the corpses like flying into the air. I love that. It's such a vibe. Such a vibe. Okay, blue-red. They're probably gonna be playing a bunch of stuff from their graveyard. I'm gonna get Leyline of the Void in there. This sleeve is cool. I haven't seen this before. Magic is not all death metal and long beards. You're thinking D&D. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, what do we have? Let's go. Yeah, Unstoppable Slasher. Good one to get in early. Good one to get in early. That one is slept on, I feel like. But yeah, once I got the pixel art lands, I love browsing the store just for like the most beautiful things I can possibly find. I'm really proud of my collection of card sleeves. Let's get, how many do we have? 7? No, 4, 5. Learn to count. Let's get the Tithing Blade. And then we'll go for Unstoppable Slasher. And then we'll hit him for 3. Yeah. Feels right. Feels good. Feels organic. 2 Gravelighters. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. That'd be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh! Big mistake, buddy. I feel like that was a calculated risk on their part. Have you guys made decks, like, based on Planeswalkers before? Like, would that be like a lore deck? I don't know if there's a term for decks like that. I love doing that. That's one of my favorite things, is like making decks around a theme. I think it's so much fun. I have my Liliana, obviously. I have an Elspeth deck that I played a little bit earlier today. I love doing themes. I did one that was like a shrine deck, of course. I did a shrine deck. Of course we did a shrine deck. Let's go Gravelighter. Yeah, Gravelighter. And let's hit him for 4. I did a deck that was all like royalty themed, which was a lot of fun. I tried to do one that was like diplomacy themed because I was really inspired by that avatar that's like Teferi's daughter. So I was like, oh, she's a diplomat. What if I did one that was like all themed around like diplomacy and you're trying to win through diplomacy? And my win rate was not very high, but I had a lot of fun playing it. So you know. Slasher is good stuff. You run 4. My cat deck has Najani. Yeah. Yeah, you have a cat deck. I love cat decks. Let's go Spectacle of Destruction. Oh my god. So annoying. And then let's go Oath of Liliana. Get it in there, get it in there. Okay. Hit him for 5. You have a Vivian deck that's pretty sweet. A lot of stompy creatures. Vivian's so cool. I hope they bring her back soon because I haven't... Okay, bye. I haven't, like, seen a lot of Vivian. She was in one of the new decks, right? The new sets. It was like 4, 5, 6 sets ago they brought back a Vivian. Was it the Eldrazi one? I think there was a newer Vivian. She was really cool. Okay, turns out we're not getting that much closer to my goal of 40 creature spells. But my Liliana did pretty good in ranked today. The cards were on my side today. Should we do one more? Chat, should we do one more Liliana in ranked? Should we be bad? Should we like ruin someone's Friday night? Okay. Let's do it. Let's do. Oh wait, cancel. I'm gonna take out Dreadhorde Invasion. I'm gonna take out Dreadhorde Invasion. How many have we won so far? I normally have a win counter up, but today I have not been keeping track. So I'm gonna pull out Dreadhorde Invasion. Do you think? Okay. Well, guys, I don't know how many we've won at this point. Yeah, let's take that out. Let's take out one land, a singular land, because I was getting a lot of land that last time. Okay, let's get the win counter up. I'm gonna reset it. Does anyone know what we're at? I think I've won at least 3. I don't know how many I've lost. Should we say it's 3 and 3? Roughly? If you guys have a more accurate number, let me know, but that's the best I can do, and my memory is pretty awful. So you were here for 3. Okay, well good. You can vouch for me. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get 5 wins with the Liliana deck. And I won all 3. Oh, you're gonna think I'm such a better player than I am. So you said at the beginning that you're laddering? Is that what you said? What is that? Climbing the ladder? Does that mean you're just like grinding to rank up? On that grind set? You on that grind set? What are you working on? The rank system, like what I'm doing? On that grind set, Friday night. Wouldn't be anywhere else. Okay, swamp. Started off strong with a swamp. One more swamp. It's a slower start this time. The lowest we had was a 3, but I'm seeing some really good stuff, so maybe it was good that I took those 2 cards out. Maybe that was what I needed. Let's go flesh bag. Get the flesh bag in there. And they've got some cool art too. Looks like these are from the new ones. Underworld Dreams. I do think the art from the new set is really, really cool. Edge of Eternities. I'm not big into like the mechanics of it so far, but The vibes are immaculate. The art is stunning. Some of those like full art lands and like the multicolor lands that I was seeing in the draft were so cool. And I'm here for it. My goal generally with all of my decks is to have them be as beautiful as possible. Because I just want to enjoy looking at them. I want my opponent to enjoy looking at them. That's a big part of Magic for me. Do you guys do that too? Or do you just like not even care what your cards look like? You're like there for the play, the mechanics. Get my Chimmel in there, now the game is heating up. I have this card in like every deck. I don't even care if it's theme specific. It's in every deck. Oh. Yeah, some cards you just put in every deck. Which, speaking of, I am so surprised that Arena doesn't have Soul Ring. Have you guys ever thought about that? Why does Arena not have Soul Ring? It's like such a core, essential card, and they say you should have it in like every deck. Why don't they have it? Too good? Do you think? Like, truly? Nice! Yo. Game recognizes game. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'll lose life. I'll lose life. I'm fine with that. I also like that with Chimmel, it goes into your hand if you can't play it. That's very, like, I'm glad you didn't just shuffle that back into my deck. Always add it to IRL decks. Me too. Well, I would. I don't think I actually have that card. But like in my heart, I'm adding it. So. Oh. Ooh.
When you can walk through walls, anything looks easy.
That was so rude.
What a waste of time.
Vengeance. If a creature, draw a card if a creature died this turn. Okay, no one has died, so I don't want to play that yet. Slap. Okay, they're still doing worse than me because they don't have as much stuff and they have less health. So they're doing worse than me, right, chat? They're doing worse. No! God! Get out of here. Get out of here. What? The other day, I was streaming Baldur's Gate and someone was like, "You're too happy. I miss the frustration." You're too happy. I miss the frustration. And I was like, you just stick around, my friend. There will be plenty more frustration where that came from. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. The games, they bring it out in you, you know? Let's ditch Flesh Bag, I think. Yeah. Ooh, and a Terra Grid? Ooh, so... Okay, this is some good synergy because they have Terra Grid, they have the Lantern, and they have the Kaya. What I'm gonna do is do Fell to get Terra Grid out of there, and then I'm gonna do Grave Lighter. That's cool too. When it dies or is put into exile, it comes back. That's really thoughtful. So then I'll do Grave Lighter and I'll draw a card because I really need some more cards. Is it refreshing? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Are Magic players generally frustrated? Because that would explain a lot. That would explain a lot. What are they
Ghosting
even
feels
doing?
weird.
I need a board wipe, guys. I need a board wipe. The art for Feld does go hard. I'll lose life. I'll lose life so you can't profit off me. I'll lose life so you can't profit off me. And let's bring back Flesh Bag. Yeah, that's true. That's why escapism is so important in these moments. One of my favorite streamers, actually. The reason that he's my favorite streamer is because he keeps things really lighthearted, really fun. He's really silly. And he's not very, like, he's been gaming for a long time, but he's not, like, a good gamer, you know? He's not out here to be a good gamer. He's out here to have a good time. And I really identify with that. I resonate with that. And for me, in, like, my day-to-day life, that means a lot more. And I just want to go back to watching those streams because, ooh, it's like comforting, and I feel like I have a relationship with him even though he doesn't know who I am, you know? I feel like I have a relationship with him. I watch his VODs on YouTube because I'm too busy to like sit down for a stream. So I watch the VODs, and it's just such a balm when things are stressful. It's like hanging out with a friend. You love everything they have to say. Okay, that was very rude. That was very rude. Chat, I don't think we're gonna win this one. So I am here to be a break. If you're feeling frustrated, I can promise you I'm not gonna take things too seriously. I won't take things too seriously. We're here to have a good time. Okay, that is a loss on the win counter, which 3-4? I think we're at 3-4. I think we're at 3-4. But we're inching closer to our creature spell goal. So let's see. Let's see how we can do. And not all of these wins and losses were with the Liliana deck. So grain of salt. Grain of salt. Chat, what do you guys like to do when you get frustrated? Do you turn to like escapism? Like, do you have a favorite show or a favorite thing to do? Or like things like that? Or do you like to just like let it out? Let's heist. Let's heist. Heist, heist, heist. Let's go. What card do I not want them to have? That one's not gonna work for me. This one would probably be good. And I don't want them to have that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And of course, you know, I think you're inspired by like everyone that you're close with. And I definitely would consider, you know, those parasocial relationships that you dump a lot of time into. I think it's a lot like dumping a lot of time into a friendship, except of course it's one way, so you're not getting a lot of the benefits you would normally have from a real friendship. Have you seen the video of, there was like a guy who tried to chug a sparkling water and not like burp or something? And he was like burping, and he's like, what do I do? And then he turns around and like crashes his head into a garage door. That was so funny. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, you've basically seen it now. You've basically seen it now, so you're welcome. But yeah, I'm very much someone who like, I don't watch a lot of people. I watch like one or two people a lot, you know? I watch like one or two people a lot. I have like a favorite streamer, a favorite YouTuber, and that's kind of it. And I'll watch like one-off content from other people if it's good or if it's like topical. But generally speaking, abilities of creatures you control as those creatures had haste. Okay. What was generally speaking? Keep it small. Keep it small. Otherwise it gets messy. There's too many influences, you know? You gotta curate your experience. Okay. Let's go... Witch's Cottage. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's put that on top of the library. And then we'll go Ghoulish Procession. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I don't have bits tied to my soundboard yet, but when I do, chat, it's gonna be over for y'all. It's gonna be over for y'all. What do we have here, by the way? Why do they have so much stuff in their graveyard? What's happening? What's happening? I think we're really close to being able to play Cruel Reality. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I love Cruel Reality. It's so good. Bitch. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Damn. Okay. Cruel Reality. Get in there. Get in there. Attack. I'd like to see you get rid of that. I'd like to see you get rid of that. How are we flowing, by the way, chat? What do you think of this deck? Do you think we have the stuff to rank up with this deck? Paul needs to chill. I can't hate him for it. We're doing the same thing, you know. What's the problem? What's the problem? Man, I should add that to the sound bits. The soundboard. I'm putting that in the list.
This will be. It's not a
Trying to autocorrect me to problem. That's from Limmy's show, by the way, which is probably my favorite show. If anyone has seen Limmy's show. Oh, I love that show. What's the problem? Okay, what is this? Enchantment. What does it turn into? Impending? I don't get it. It's fine. Okay, let's go for Spectacle of Destruction, because that card is instrumental. That's how we get the card draw. To the person who was like, blue players have the card draw, and I was like, any color can have the card draw, this is how black gets the card draw. And it's unique to black, because I haven't seen anything like Spectacle of Destruction in like any other colors. So, let's go one here, let's go one here, thank you very much. And I was hoping when the Ether Drift pack came out that we would have a spectacle in every color. Because you know how sometimes they do that? I love that. I'm a sucker for the same card in 5 different colors, you know. But they didn't. They only have Spectacle of Destruction for black. So rip on that. Rip on that. Hey, I have that too. I have that too. Man, wait till I put mine down. The one I stole from them. They're gonna be like, ah. Maybe, maybe not. Oh! Maybe they had to go. Rank up! Rank up! Woo, woo, woo! Maybe their mom was like, dinner is ready. So then they had to go eat dinner. Boom. Chat, what time is it where you are? What time is it where you are? Update the win counter. Is it dinner time? Is it breakfast time? You think the deck is good? When mom hits you with the dinner's ready. You're in Central Time. I'm in Mountain Time. Friends, we're like neighbors. We're like neighbors. We're like neighbors. I'm in Mountain Time. Okay. This is the moment. Are we gonna get our 5th win? I feel like taking Dreadhorde Invasion out was good. That was a good move. But maybe we're also just benefiting from Lady Luck, the luck of the card draw. That's so much of it. That's so much of it, to be honest. Warlock class on the board. Get it in there. Warlock class really comes in clutch sometimes. And honestly, I think I should stack that because that could stack really well. And it fits the Liliana lore, you know? Ooh, I'll take this one. I'll take this one. Yeah, when mom hits you with the dinner's ready. I miss having an adult in my life who would make dinner for me and then yell dinner's ready up the stairs. I didn't realize it when I was a kid. Ooh, chat. Tainted Remedy. I was gonna do Tithing Blade, but I'm gonna do Tainted Remedy because I think that's better. You know? You know? Unless they remove it. We'll see. There's so many things you take for granted as a kid that are like such a luxury. I wish I had someone to make dinner for me, you know? Like home cooked, full of love dinner. I miss those days. And like I can make dinner for myself. I can cook, but like it's not the same, you know? It's not the same when you make it for yourself. Are there any people in the chat who love to cook? Am I missing something? Am I missing something about the fundamental cooking experience? Okay, let's go Exquisite Blood. That'll keep me in the game, even if they choose to still attack with lifelink creatures. Do they know? Do they know that we have Tainted Remedy? Hey, welcome! Is it Arconi? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you so dang much. Cooking is like drafting. I suck at drafting. I suck at drafting, dude. This is why. This is why. Hit him with the flesh bag. Hit him with the flesh bag. I suck. As we saw earlier in this stream, where I made a 5-color, not Ether Drift, Edge of Eternity's deck. Guys, they hooked me with the space station, the 5-color space station. They hooked me with it. It was the first card I got in the draft. I've never been good at draft. And I was like, oh, you can do a 5-color deck? And I did it, and the land split was horrible. It was horrible. Make one thing a lot, and then you'll be professional. That's true. No, that's true, though. And then that's the one thing you present to everyone at every occasion, and they're like, you're such a good cook. And you're like, yeah, I can make really good macaroni, you know? Ooh, wrong choice. Wrong choice. How have they made it to gold? Let's go Terragrid. Let's do the god this time. I'm feeling spicy. Let's do the god this time. Lose half your life total. Casually, not a big deal. Learning. It's true. Learning. I'm trying to get more into cooking. I want to enjoy it. And I want to like be eating beautiful, delicious food. And I want to feel good. But chat, it takes so much dang time. It takes so much time to cook. And really that's what it comes down to. I have so much going on that like I can't enjoy the process of cooking because there's so much else I have to do. You know, I'm like, I can't take the time that I need because I have so many other things to do. We gotta win. We gotta win. We gotta win. Chat, do you think we could make it to platinum today? Is it platinum? Platinum is next, right? Do you think we can make it to platinum today? That's a cool W. Yo, where did that come from? That's amazing. Okay, platinum's next. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. When you have a family, you gotta balance. It's true. It's true. You gotta have your priorities straight. You gotta have your priorities straight. What kind of goth, Victorian, or gutter? What is gutter? Is that like modern? Paint the picture for me of a gutter goth. Is that like the skids off Letterkenny? Easy, we're there already. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Ripped stockings, okay. Okay. The picture's starting to come into place. Starting to come into place. I mean, generally, I don't really know what a gutter goth is, but I would generally say Victorian anyway, just because England. Just because England. I love England. Not in a patriotic way, but just in like an aesthetic way. You know, it's gloomy, wandering the moors, etc. Wuthering Heights, Jane Eyre, Tea for Two, Don't Mind If I Do, that type of thing. That type of thing. Ripstock size docs maybe 2 sizes too big because they're her sisters. Okay, guys, what are we doing? We're gonna go Fell. Maximize our land here, our land availability. And then we're gonna go Accursed Marauder. And then we're gonna attack for 1 point of damage. We're beefing up our Spectacle of Destruction so it can continue to serve us throughout the game. I love that. The Doc Martens. You had me at the Doc Martens. Whoa, that's cool. Okay, what do we have? Let's go Gravelighter. But I'm gonna sacrifice... Black Cat so I can draw a card. No, they discard a card. I get it. I get it. I'm with it. Guys, when September comes around, I'm gonna do so many goth streams. I am so ready for it. We do need a black cat emoji. I'll write that down. Thank you. I'll write that down. Can you see it against the chat though? Like, I know in my chat I have a black background. Maybe I could give it like a white outline or something. I'm gonna write that down though. Black cat emoji. We definitely need that. Guys, what are the most like goth games that you know of? I'm thinking, you know those like Dark Pictures games, the story games? I feel like those could be good if you're looking for like goth games to play. I want to play a bunch of dark shit when September comes. I've never played it, but I've heard a lot about it. Ooh, here we go. Okay. Graveyard to hand. Don't you tell me to play Dark Souls. I am not skilled. I'm not a skilled gamer. I could maybe do Dark Souls if I like exploited the glitches and like used a bunch of mods. Let's do this one. Ooh, go blank. Get out of there. Get out of there. Yeah. I'll use it. I'll use it. Why not? Yeah. Bloodborne. Isn't Bloodborne PlayStation exclusive? Is that one on PC? What's Darkest Dungeon? I haven't heard of that one. Okay, we gotta get the Liliana in there. Any chance to get the Lily in there, you do it. You do it.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things.
Let's just +1 for fun. Then we'll go devotee.
I'm not finished with you yet.
Yeah. It's a stress management game. What is that? What does that mean? What's a stress management game? Like you have to keep yourself good? That kind of game? Yeah, right? Yeah. I think this is from the Gatewatch scenario, if you're familiar. They were reluctant allies, but they depended on her in the end. Okay. Let's use my Invasion of Innistrad so that I have something to attack besides them. Make it interesting. And then we can go Rotten Reunion on this guy. And then we'll just use her +1 ability for fun.
Your day is mine to ruin.
Yeah. Get it on the next turn. Yeah, I think my favorite Liliana art, though, is either the Liliana of the Dark Realms, hot, or Liliana Vess, hot. Okay, bye. Bye. I mean, we could be. I'm not afraid. Okay, we're at 6 wins, guys. Oh, 6 wins. Y'all, I think we could make it up to platinum today. Oh, we got a pack. We got a card pack. What do we have? Embrace Oblivion, that's cool. A lot of new stuff. 0-point ballad. Destroy all creatures with toughness X or less, you lose X life. That's fine. That's a little too hardcore for me, you know? I don't like to risk like that with my black decks. Amnesia! I haven't heard that name in years. That's a good game. That's a good game. That's going on the list. I just have like a dump. Yeah, I want to get into some horror games. For real. Slender, SCPs, Amnesia. Thank you. I appreciate that, Crime. I appreciate that very, very much. I think that's why we're succeeding. Are we about to get to platinum right now? Is this happening? Is this happening? If we make it there, it'll be because y'all's presence charmed the cards in such a ways to like get me there. Because I have played this Liliana deck in ranked on stream before, and it was a shit show. It was so bad. It was so bad. That's a lot of land. But we have our Chimel in the opening hand, which is great because that card like turns the tides always. Westvale Abbey is one that I also have in there as kind of like a fallback. Generally, it doesn't hinder me to have it in there because I have so many swamps and it's like a mono black, you know. But that is one of those ones that I don't use that often, even though I have it. Cat deck? It looks that way. With the Ajani, it looks that way. It looks that way. I wish I had a Tainted Remedy right about now. Oh, if I had a Tainted Remedy, I would shove it down his throat so hard. Shove it down your throat so hard. No! Oh, God. It's so annoying. They came prepared. It's so annoying. Love a good cat deck. But I like it when it's like actually cats though. And not like Leonids. Is that what they're called? Leonins. Yeah. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Flesh bag. Let's get the flesh bag. Get it in there. Okay, good. I feel like they know her. They know the unstoppable slasher. You can tell. They know her. Turn 3 arrow. Is that... I missed that. Where's the arrow? Dang, they're really like going in with it. I'm not even gonna have time to get my Chimmel out there, I don't think. I just feel like cat person. That's like not a true cat deck. That's a cat person deck, you know? That's a cat person deck. It's different. Different strengths, different weaknesses, right? Oh my god, they're really going for it. I don't think... Look at all this land, you guys. Look at all this land. Let's go for it. It doesn't matter. It's not going to save me. It's not going to save me. Unless it gives me like a... Ooh, yo. Land? That's a... Where are you getting these emojis from? That one is so good. I like my cat's on 4 legs. Okay, get the Palantir. This one is hard, guys. This one is hard. Okay. Oh, that part. That part. Look at her. She is serving. She is serving. Oh my god. You know the picture? You know the meme of the picture of that guy? And he's like... And he said, God, I wish that were me. That part.
Care to meet my backup?
She looks so good. She looks so good. I have to lift up the tail both ways. You're making some good points, Crime. Let's have you discard a card, please. Please and thank you very much. Please and thank you very much.
Power is worthy of
Also,
sacrifice.
we can't have flying. We can't have flying. That's not okay. Not in my round. So... let's try to turn the tables here. I should have maybe kept that open. That's okay. That's okay. I don't think they'll get me on the next round. I think we have at least one round to get like some lifelink in there. Ooh, okay. I don't know, guys. I might have beefed that by attacking when I maybe should have not attacked. That's what I mean. The cards are only as good as the player, right? The cards are only as good as the player. Okay, Curse of Leeches. At the beginning of Enchanted Player's upkeep. This is gonna have me pay 1 life, so I can't do that. Does it have lifelink? No. Let's see her ability. Discard, please. Discard, please. I don't think it's gonna save me, guys.
Contract be damned.
Not unless I get something really good off of the Chimmel. Which... this one, I think, will go into my hand. I know. Dang, that was really brave. Okay, got another creep. Oh, and she has lifelink. Guys, this could be the moment. This could be the moment. Oh no, she came and tapped. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Man, one move. That was all it took. Oh. That felt close though, you know? I'm so grateful you only lose one when you lose. That's very nice. That was so close. Okay, let me update the win counter. 6-5, 6-5. I'm still hoping we can make it to platinum though. 2 wins and we should be there. And we seem like we're on a good streak. Seems like we're on a good streak. Chat, what is your favorite Planeswalker art? What's your favorite Planeswalker art? Who's your favorite Planeswalker, first off? And then what's your favorite art? I already said mine for Liliana. My other favorite is Elspeth. And I really like the Elspeth Resplendent art. It's just, it has like such a special place in my heart. And she just looks so good. She looks so good, you know. Oko the Ringleader, that's from the Outlaws of Thunder Junction set, right? He looks cool. Shirtless with that little strap. Looking like a snack. Yeah. Feel you. Yeah, he's cool though. I don't know much about him. I know he's like a half fairy, right? I don't really know much about him. That was a good set though. That was a good set. I like the Wild West. Wow, okay. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So we have a blue-black player. What are his abilities? What are his abilities? He's like a trickster, right? That's his whole thing. He's like really tricky. Dang, they had another one? I have a lot of these. Combat damage to a player, draw a card. That's kind of like a weirdly good card. Let's go Breathe Your Last, I think, on that one. Too many options, and they're all so similar. But I'm thinking we have to keep some Planeswalker stuff available for Planeswalkers. Because if we don't have Planeswalker targeting, we're going to be up a creek, chat. We're going to be up a creek. Draw, discard, elk. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, very tricky. Very tricky. Ew, what is that? Oh, I loved the House of Horror set. Duskmorn. But you know me. Chat, you know me. I love horror. I love horror. Let's make it more horrific. Okay, Unstoppable Slasher. We could end this game real fast if they don't get some creatures on the board. Or some removal. But if it's a blue player, I don't know if I want to see what kind of removal they'd have. Yeah, because it's freaking that. It's that. I hate returning things to someone's hand. Chat, it's not rational. I can't explain it. It's so irritating. It's so irritating. They're gonna fucking counter it, aren't they? God. Blue players hate fun. I stand by it. Favorite horror movie. But a blue player would never use it. They would never use it. You can count on that. Yeah, favorite horror movie. That's a really good question. Okay, because chat, you can have favorites for different reasons. And I feel like I have favorites for like different reasons. Like objectively best horror movie, like from a storytelling perspective or like effects perspective or like how it makes you feel. Whether it like makes you scared or like gets your heart racing, or is it like your favorite movie because it's such a vibe or like you grew up with it, you know? Are they playing weird colors? I like playing colors. Oh, I like playing colors how they are not supposed to be played. Tell me about that. Are we divergent? Are we divergent? Tell me about that. I also like that. Cause, okay, I would say there has been a streak of pretty good modern horror movies. Smile, which controversial. Not everyone was into Smile. Not everyone was into Smile, but I thought it was really good. Not so much Smile 2, but Smile 1 was really good. What else? I've seen so many like modern ones that have been good. I feel like there's like a horror comedy wave that's happening that's good, like Tarot. Tarot was really funny. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate when a movie is like a horror movie can kind of get you, but also be really funny. I think that's hard to do. Is this a creature? No, it's an enchantment. Okay, Aclazotz. Yes. Motel horror thriller. Girl, Netflix is the only streaming service I don't have. And I should preface this by saying I technically don't have any streaming services, but I share with my mommy. She gives me her logins. So I have like Disney Plus, Hulu, Paramount, like all those weird ones, because she gives me her logins and I appreciate that very much. So Netflix, I don't think you can do that anymore. I don't think you can like share logins in different households. So I don't have Netflix, and it's a shame because Netflix does so many good originals. They do so many good originals. The Crown. Love The Crown. Don't come for me. I love The Crown. So I have like a wish list of things I want to see on Netflix the next time I have access to Netflix. Motel horror thriller. Yeah, I had it for a while and I don't think I saw it when I had it before. Is it new? Is it new? But let me think. All-time favorite horror movie? You guys ever try to like think of a favorite and then it's like nothing has ever existed before? You could know in your head like, these are all my favorite songs, you know, I love this artist, I love this movie, and then someone's like, what's your favorite movie? And you're like, there are movies? There are movies? What's a movie? You know? Okay, so blue, white. Blue, white. Best show, A Knight's Tale. Isn't that a movie? Heath Ledger. Isn't that a movie? Did they remake it? Movie. Yeah. It's so good. I have a copy of the Canterbury Tales just because The Knight's Tale was such a good movie. Oh, it's a remake? Ooh. Better than the movie? Or same? Wow, holy moly. I need a board wipe. Yeah. I don't think anything's gonna save me at this point. They really got in there. Very aggressive. And this was kind of a slow build for me this round. Not a remake. Okay. I get you. GG. Please attack me. Don't draw it out. Why would you do that? Just attack me. Please. Please attack me. All right, guys. I still think if we play one more, we could get a win and we could get to platinum. I still think if we could play one more, we could get a win and we could get to platinum. But you guys have to tell me, what do you think about this deck? Do you think we could improve it at all? Do you see any like weaknesses in it that I'm not seeing? Or like, does it feel pretty solid? One more. This is the one. It's the one. It's the one. What do I think makes me lose? Inconsistency. I'm not knowledgeable enough to very humble. I appreciate the honesty. Inconsistency, and part of that is intentional because I didn't want to just be drawing like the same cards over and over again every hand. I like there to be a little bit of diversification so I can really showcase like all the things that I think would be in Liliana's repertoire. That's important to me. But I want to showcase things that are similar enough that I can rely on pretty much the same mechanics always coming through for me, and being smart about the mana costs and stuff so that I'm consistently able to like play cards early on. If I get like, I'm like accounting for different risks, you know? Yeah, theme deck, it's a Liliana theme deck. It is a theme deck, I know. How do you make those competitive? That's always the challenge. So, you know, trying to account for all the risks that come with playing the different winning mechanics that other players have, like making it mill proof if I can, making it exile proof or just whatever. But then, you know, consistently having the right cards in any situation, basically. Okay. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It is just the RNG. That's probably what keeps it fun, you know? Keeps you coming back for more. Ooh, good card. I love that card. She looks so good. Yeah. Let's get the Liliana in there.
Ooh, I love what they've done.
I prefer
It's
friends
true. Or you
alone.
can try, and then the thing that you prepared for is the thing that is not happening. Or like, you'll be like, I have something for this, but it's buried in my deck. It's not here right now. Ooh, that's very cool. Tajik? Vigilance, Indestructible, Haste. Well. Attacks if able. Okay.
Cut that out.
Okay. Let's go for settle the score. Hello? Settle the score. Get out of here! That's what I'm talking about. You have to have exiles, not just destroys, because someone's gonna have something indestructible, and you have to have something for that. You have to have your
Nothing is more
planeswalker
loyal than the
removal as
dead.
well as your creature removal, because you're gonna get all the creature removal in the world, and then they're gonna have a bunch of planeswalkers, and you're gonna be unprepared, you know? That RNG emoji is so cool. I have such emoji envy of you. I have such emoji envy. Okay, get the Palantir in. They have a lot of indestructible stuff. Let's bring back our Gravelighter and make them sacrifice their Brashtoner.
Death permeates
I think that's
this
the move.
place.
Make them sacrifice. I have a lot of like make your opponent sacrifice a creature in this deck, because that cuts through everything. Platinum! Let's go! Thank you so much. Thank you. I would like to thank my chat. I would like to thank my chat for believing in me. I would like to thank my chat for their good vibes, and their mojo. And I'd like to thank my mom, who says I'm a real good trier. I'm so excited. Let me count that win. Let me count that win. Wow, guys, 8 wins. We made it to platinum. I'm so excited about that. Reach platinum rank or higher in constructed for the first time. Well, first time since they rolled out achievements. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I already had all day. Easy. Oh, thank you guys. I think I do have to cut it here for the night just because I have some plans. But it was so good meeting like all you guys and hanging out, and yeah. I like to do Magic on Fridays. I do so far Baldur's Gate the other 2 days that I stream, but I could do more Magic. It just depends on what people like. So still finding the groove. This is our 3rd week of streaming, so we are finding the groove. And just thank you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I hope everything is super smooth and you get all the rest that you need to get back to whatever it is you need to do during the week. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope I see you guys again because this was a lot of fun. So yeah, have a great night and we'll talk soon. Thank you. I appreciate you. I might hit you up for some emojis. Okay, bye.